Welcome everybody, my name is Macolium, and today we're going to be looking at Am I the posted by user back to 1999 when I was 2. Am I the for saying, black people, as a comeback? I have a friend at school who annoyingly always says, white people, as a white person does something they think is corny. I don't mind, but I thought I'd throw it back at her this time. Big mistake. Someone at our school was doing a dancing routine to a hip-hop song with their friends, and we happened to pass by them. I found it funny, but friend said, white people. I was watching Friends, and she walked by me and said, white people. I rolled my eyes and went back to watching. I see her watching Black Ink Crew and said, black people. She got upset and called me a racist. I said, she literally just said the same thing to me, but she said it's not the same. She told most of our friends, and somehow there are people on her side calling on me to apologize. Edit. Thanks for all your input. I won't apologize to her, but in the future, I'll call her out rather than stoop to her level. Well, user back to 1999 when I was 2. No. Come. If they're going to use the same, it goes both ways. It's not racist. No, you're not the asshole. I mean, in poor taste, maybe. Yeah, not knowing your friends, but oh well. Moving on. Posted by user Carnivore Asshole. I like this one already. Am I the asshole for ordering a meat dish while eating with my vegan friend? First off, no. Yesterday, my friend/acquaintance and I went to a restaurant after work. She is a vegan and ordered a vegan dish. I ordered something that contained beef. When my dish came, my friend was shocked to see that it contained meat because she assumed that it didn't, for some reason. She said she no longer felt comfortable eating at the same table as me unless I sent the food back. I said no way I was going to do that. She said maybe we can reschedule. She was sorry, but she could not eat with someone who was eating meat. I said okay, maybe we can get our food packed up. We did, and then she said she wasn't feeling good and had to go back to her hotel. So I just sat on a bench in the park and ate my food by myself. It was really weird. Should I have been more accommodating? She isn't allergic to anything. Apparently the smell of meat makes her sick, which I just found out today. Am I the asshole? Okay, user Carnivore Asshole. First off, where'd you go to eat? If it was a place that contained meat, she heard your order, she knew what was coming. If she had an issue with it, she could have said something to you. But you know what? No. Vegans. No. Before y'all get up mad in the comments, I'm not a fan of the militant vegans. Now, if she politely, I could say, eat your meal or whatever. She was at least decent about it. But no, you're not the asshole. You accommodated. You can just go, I'm eating meat. No. So, no, you're not the asshole. Am I the asshole for disabling the tracking on my phone? Posted by user Best of Luck 654221. For context, I'm a 21-year-old female university student. I get to live at home for free as long as I go to school, and I've got 1 year left. The other night, I went out to dinner and to the club with my coworkers. My parents are extremely overbearing and conservative. They don't approve of clubbing. I decided to disable the Find My iPhone feature. Their excuse is that they worry about me and want to know if I'm okay. And I left my phone alone. I did tell them I'd be out late and probably spending the night at my coworker's house. I checked my phone the next morning and I had 35 missed calls, 73 texts. Luckily, no one saw. But seeing that put a huge damper on my mood and gave me a lot of anxiety. I think my parents are being ridiculous and overbearing. Am I the asshole here? As a parent, yes, no. Safety-wise, it's a good thing to have it. But you know what? You're 21. You want to get raped and killed? Go for it. Moving on. Posted by user George Calmer. Am I the asshole for reporting a dead friend's Facebook page and turning it into a memorial? So a few months ago, a distant friend of mine died. Not close enough to be a best friend or anything, but enough to chat over drinks and whatnot every now and again. There'd be a cascade effect where someone would post a glowing tribute to them, quickly followed by a dozen more people, and to be honest, I found the whole thing kind of gross, as if it was a game of one-upsmanship other than respect. So I reported the account, provided a link to the death via local newspaper website, and waited a few days. Suddenly, the page is now a memorial page, and those friends are kicking off because someone desecrated this dead person's memory by reporting a dead person as dead. Now, there's a witch hunt to find out who did it. Because the family wasn't consulted, something I wasn't aware needed to be a thing. So, am I the asshole, or did I do the right thing? Okay. Real quick. George Calmer. My brother a few years ago died. His page is still up. I can't report it because he was adopted out, and then I was born decades later. Anyway, so I can't report it because I have none of the information. I don't think there was ever an obituary put up. His account got hacked. So, scary as randomly, I'll get a message from him. It's not him. Anyway, no, it's a good thing. Yeah, he's dead. Report him as dead. It's fine. You're not the asshole. Let's go for one more. From user Real Housewife of Rad. Am I the asshole for mistaking a child's mom for her nanny? There's an entitled parent story where the entitled parent mistook the child's mom for her nanny. So how hilarious would this be if this was the mom from said entitled mom story? Yesterday was my first day working as a daycare aide, since I'm covering for a lady on maternity leave. My class was about 25 kids, all under 3. When it came time to get picked up by the parents, I manned the sign-out station. A young East Asian woman came and she said she was here to pick up Maddie. Not her real name. Maddie is a blonde girl with green eyes, and I naturally assumed that this young woman was not her mother. I looked at the parents' names on the list, and I said to her, "Did Maddie's parents put you on the approved pickup list? That's usually normal procedure for caretakers." She stared at me blankly. That's when my coworker immediately swooped in and apologized to the young woman, Mrs. Jones. She informed me that she was in fact Maddie's mother. I was so embarrassed and apologized profusely. Thankfully, Mrs. Jones took it well. It's just that her daughter did not look very Asian at all. Edit. Nope, apparently the daughter is her biological child and not adopted. Plus, her dad, who is white, dropped her off this morning, and so I never even met his wife. My coworker, who happens to be my boss, reprimanded me harshly afterwards. She said I lacked common sense and tact. This really hurt my feelings. It was an honest mistake, and I really think my coworker overreacted by yelling at me on my first day. Sure, maybe she's friends with Mrs. Jones or whatever, but anyone could have made that mistake. Am I the asshole or is she? You know what? The mom's the asshole for looking Asian. Yep. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more great videos like this.